another question about the Bible?
Well, yes, of course you can, Ben.
King Herod set out in order to kill baby Jesus, right?
Right, yes, he did, yeah.
Well, why didn't baby Jesus zap him?
Well, yes, I suppose in theory he could have zapped him.
Because Herod was a tiny little speck of nothing to Jesus, because Jesus could have squashed him with a hippopotamus, or...
But Jesus was meek and mild.
Well, yes, that's true, Karen.
And besides, he knew that when King Herod got to hell, that God would roast him until his eyeballs exploded.
And why has God only given us 15,000 billion years left to live before the sun dies?
Sue, hi. Oh, hi. So, how's things?
Oh, things are good. How are things with you?
Good, yeah. Are you still in Keeley Road?
Yeah, we are. Are you still in,
The same place, yeah. Have you got your kids with you?
Yeah?
What, all three?
Yes.
Karen must be, what, 6?
6, yes. Yes, how about you? Have you got your offspring?
Oh, yeah, he's around somewhere. Have you got Pete with you? We'd love to meet him.
Oh, this is Pete.
Hi.
Pete, this is... lovely, isn't it, this? What they've done with this... And this is my dad, and this is where you're sitting, Dad, here. Where are you sitting?
On this table with you.
Great! That's great! Because you're always worried about who's going to be on the table with you, aren't you, at things like this? And we're going to be okay because we've got Paula and Steve! Welcome! Paula and Steve. Steve and Paula.
So where's your new Sue from?
Do you want to tell him or shall I?
You tell him, Paula.
Is Angela not on our table, then? Can't we do something about that?
I don't think it would be fair to disrupt the seating plan, Frank. I mean, look, a lot of work's gone into that.
When Jesus was a bit older, and he was still being searched by the Romans, why couldn't he shapeshift
Shapeshift.
into a Roman, and then when all the other Romans were asleep, he could go along and kill them, so they would stop searching for him?
Yes, well, I doubt he would do that.
He wasn't a Power Ranger or anything like that.
Can I ask you another one?
Is this the last question?
No.
Okay.
When Jesus...
So, who'd like some wine? Wine?
Oh, this is daft. There must have been a mix-up. I'll just swap this one over.
I don't think it's fair to disrupt the seating plan.
I'm sure they won't mind. Anyway, it'll be nice if we're all together, won't it?
Yes. You're lovely.
Would Jesus forgive somebody if they flew up to heaven in a big rocket, and as soon as he goes to heaven, he punches Jesus in the face and he beats Jesus up? Would Jesus say, "Ooh, I forgive you," or would he fight back, go and knock that man out of heaven?
I just can't see a situation where somebody would get into heaven and punch Jesus.
And also,
The message in the Bible is that we should forgive. And it was important that Jesus died for us. He died to save us all.
That's a bit selfish of humankind, isn't it?
Well, couldn't you find another way, like writing to somebody to tell them to be a bit better, otherwise something bad's going to happen, or like...
goodness. Look, I really must be
When Jesus was being crucified,
No, actually,
why
I
didn't
just realised there's a few people over there I must go and
ask God
speak
to
to.
send a meteorite and destroy all the troops of the Romans who were
Well, it was the way that
trying
God chose.
to
He
kill
wanted
him?
to sacrifice his only son. He wanted to show us how important it was. So he chose the most precious thing in the world to him. And the most precious thing in the world to him was Jesus.
But then why did he kill him?